Hello everyone and welcome back on how to create a payroll template. Last time, nalinis na natin yung raw data natin and we were able to extract the date and time. Now, it's time to create our daily summary. We will start by adding a new sheet and let's name it as daily summary. Then, let's set up our headers. Here, we will need the date, the employee number or ID, the time in, and the timeout. Let's adjust lang natin yung columns. And ganito yung kadalasang itsura ng mga daily summary or ng mga payroll template na nakikita ko online. And ganito rin yung itsura ng mga sinesend sa akin ng client asking help to automate their templates. What they do is to type in yung date and time and then yung name ni employee and then look up yung time in and time out and then compute the hours. Whenever I make a template, as much as possible, I want it dynamic and requires less manual intervention or less manual entry. And that's what we will do here. And first thing that we will do is to create a sequence of the date. And for that, we will need the start date and the end date. So, ayun yung tinatawag natin na pay period mo or yung payroll period. Temporarily, nilagay ko muna siya dito sa directory. So, naglagay ako ng start and end. So, from January 1 to January 15. And we will be using the sequence function. So, yung rows is date diff. Yung difference ng days between the start and the end. And ang gusto natin kunin is yung date. So, yung day. And then plus 1. Kasi kapag 15 minus 1, so 14 lang yun. So, we need to add 1 to make it 15. Ayan na yung number of rows natin. Column, you can skip. Pero one column lang yan. And then, ang start natin is, of course, yung start date. Step is 1 day. 1. And let's change the format to date. And there you go. Now, the next step is to repeat this sequence kung ilang employee meron tayo. For that, we will be using combination of sequence and the index function. Ito yung formula na ginamit ko. So, I use the let function para hindi masyadong mahaba yung formula. And there you go. As you can see, repeated yung sequence natin ng start date and end date. Now, for the employee ID, we want to do the same. So, we want to get the list of our employees and then repeat it dun sa number of days. And for this, we will also use the combination of index and sequence function. And ito yung formula na ginamit ko. Now, ang gusto nating mangyari is for every sequence, isang employee lang dapat. What we will do is to add the sort function. And there you go. So, nagmamatch na yung number ng employee or yung number of days doon sa employee. So, technically, gumawa lang tayo dito ng list of days for the whole cutoff. And we will be using this information to look up yung time in and time out ni employee. Now na meron na tayong sequence ng date and then the employee ID, it's time to get the time in and time out of the employee from the raw data. And for that, we will use XLOOKUP. Ang lookup value natin is yung date and yung employee ID. Lookup array natin is yung raw data. So, yung date mauuna, column G, and column B, kung nasan yung user ID. Return array natin is column H, kung nasan yung time. If not found, blank lang. Exact match. And here, yung search mode natin will be first to last. Bakit? Sa biometrics, always nauna ang time in before ang timeout. So, we already established na sorted yung raw data natin. If in case na manually entered ang raw data mo, just make sure na sorted yung raw data mo by date and time. Enter. And copy lang natin yung formula, yung buong formula. Paste natin dito sa timeout. Pero palitan natin yung search mode ng -1. So, ang kukunin niya is yung last entry for that day. Copy natin yung formula pababa. There you go. Now, let's add another column for total hours. Iko-compute natin kung ilang oras siya nag-work. And ang formula for that is mod time out minus time in. Divisor is 1. Enter. And then, normally, sa mga client ko, nag-automatic minus 1 sila dito for the lunch. So, minus 1 hour. So, wag 1 lang. Kasi since naka-time format tayo dito, ang 1 is equivalent to 1 day. Copy yung formula pababa. And to eliminate the error, wrap lang natin yung buong formula with if error. Ang value natin pag error, blank lang. And again, copy yung formula pababa. And there you go. And that's how you create a dynamic daily summary. On our next video, we will compute overtime, late, and holiday hours. So make sure to follow para makareceive ka ng notification once available na yung video. Don't forget to like and share na rin para marami pang matuto.